Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Assalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi zidni ilma. Allahumma narju rahmatak fala takilna ila anfusina tarfat 'ain wa aslih lana sha'nana kullah. La ilaha illa ant. Allahumma ahsin aqibatana fil umuri kullaha wa ajirni fi khizyi dunya وأجرنا من خزي الدنيا وعذاب الآخرة. نسأل الله أن يرحمنا برحمته التي وسعت كل شيء وعمت كل شيء. اللهم إنا نسألك الجنة وما قرب إليها من قول أو عمل ونعوذ بك من النار وما قرب إليها من قول أو فعل. أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بكم يا أيها الإخوة في هذه الحلقة لتعليم اللغة العربية. حتى الآن نكملنا الدرس الرابع، لكن نحن الآن في الدرس الخامس. إن شاء الله الليل لنكمل الدرس الخامس. هذا الدرس يبحث على مضاف ومضاف إليه. Inshallah, today we will be completing this chapter number 5. So I will be sharing the book now. Today we will do exercise number 8. So it's written here, اقرأ المثال اقرأ المثال اقرأ المثال الآتي ثم كون أسئلة مثله مشيرا إلى صورة التالية. So اقرأ المثال. So we have to read the example which is written here. We have to read it. اقرأ المثال الآتي, which is coming. ثم كون أسئلة. Then we have to form a sentence. Then we have to make questions. مثله مشيرا إلى صورة التالي. The questions which we will be making, which we will have to make, it has to be done in a form by directing the question to the pictures. So we have to keep the pictures as the reference and we have to direct the question to the pictures. So اقرأ المثال الآتي ثم كون أسئلة مثله مشيرا إلى صورة التالية. To the following pictures by directing the questions, by making the questions which will be directed to the following pictures which are given here, all the pictures which are given here. Now, here we know that in the first example, which maktub huna, kitabu man haza, kitabu man haza. Actually, the original way of writing this is haza kitabu man. هذا كتاب هذا كتاب من. هذا كتاب من. This is the correct, this is the actual form of this sentence. هذا كتاب من. هذا كتاب من. But actually you will see here, it's written here kitabu man haza. So once we try to translate this sentence, it means kitabu man haza. This book belongs to whom? Kitabu man haza or haza kitabu man. This book belongs to whom? Kitabu man haza. Now the reason yesterday I told you, because sometimes we want to emphasize the khabar, we want to emphasize the predicate, so we will bring that predicate in front and the subject we will take it to the last. So we say there is al khabar muqaddam wal mubtada muakhar. So here is the mubtada, this is mubtada and this is khabar. This is khabar, but we want to make emphasis on that this book belongs to whom? This book belongs to whom? So we want to make emphasis. Kitabu man. Whom is this book? Whose book is this? So we will bring it in the front and we will say Kitabu man. So Kitabu man. This is khabar is muqaddam. Khabar is muqaddam. And this mubtada is muakhar. Is muakhar. This mubtada is muakhar. Now here kitabu man haza. One more thing which I will tell you, that there are different ways by which we can make categorization of the ism or the noun. You know it already. Like one, last time I shared the slide with you. In that I told you that we have a noun which is a marifa, or it can be a nakira. Like we have a noun which is monas, ismun monas and ismun muzakkar, a male noun and a female noun. Likewise, I told you there is one more categorization of ismul masdar, ismul mushtaq, and ismul jamid. This is one more categorization. Then there is one more categorization of ismul wahid, ismul musanna, and ismul jama. Whether the noun is one, whether the noun are two, whether the noun are many. So there are different types of nouns. And I already told you about those. Now one more is, that is, one is mabni and mu'arrab. Mabni and mu'arrab. Mabni and mu'arrab, I told you already that mu'arrab is declinable, and mabni is indeclinable. This is declinable and the mabni is indeclinable. Now you already know that مضاف إليه نحن نعرف مضاف إليه دائما يأتي بالكسرة. That مضاف إليه always comes with a kasra, always it is a genitive case. Like I will that if we will say babul masjid, the door of the masjid. So the bab is the mudaf and the masjid is the mudaf ilay. So this mudaf ilay is always kasra. You now know this concept. Mudaf ilay is always kasra. Now if I am writing this sentence, haza kitabu man, haza kitabu man, haza kitabu man. Haza is the mubtada. You already know this. Haza mubtada. Kitabu is khabar. It's the predicate and it is mudaf. And man is the mudaf ilay. But we know that mudaf ilay is with kasra. So where is the kasra? Kasra should be here on the, it should be haza kitabu manni. Haza kitabu manni. But it's written here man. So is there any error here? No, there is no error. There is no mistake. This is that this man is a ism. This is a mabni ism. This is a mabni ism. Bana yabni mabni. Bana, we say a building, something which will not change. Mabni yani it will not change. In Arabic we say mabniyun manahu la yatagayyar akhiruhu bisababil amil. Ma la yatagayyar akhiruhu bisababil amil. That the last vowel sign will not change if anything is coming in front of it. Now you know, I told you babul masjid. You know bab is mudaf and masjid is mudaf ilay. When the masjid is mudaf ilay, it is having a kasra, babul masjid. But once I say kitabu man, for example, I will say kitabu hamidin, the book of Hamid. If I will say kitabu hamidin, hamidin is mudaf ilay and there is kasra. But when I say kitabu man, where is the kasra on man? So this type of ism is called mabni ism. And in Arabic we say ma la yatagayyaru akhiru bisababil amil, that the last vowel sign, the last harakat, that the Arab will not change if anything is coming before it. Even the mudaf is coming, but no change on the mudaf ilay. No change on the mudaf ilay. That's why it's mabni. And the Mu'arab, you know, Mu'arab will change. Mu'arab will have the Dhamma, Mu'arab will have the Fatah, Mu'arab will have the Kasra. But Mabni will not change. The Mabni will not change. If the Mabni is having a Sukoon, it will always be Sukoon. If the Mabni is having any of the vowel signs, it will not change. For example, we say Amsin, yesterday. Amsin means yesterday. So here Amsin is always Mabni. This Kasra will not change if anything is coming before it. Like we say Gaddan. Gaddan is also Mabni. You cannot say Gaddin, Gaddun. It's Gaddan always. Like it's always Amsin, not Amsun, not Amsan. It's Amsin. So these are Mabni. Inshallah, these things will get clear slowly and slowly in the second and third book. Inshallah. So now it is Kitabu Manhaza. So this is regarding Mu'arab and Mabni, because in last class, last week, I also discussed about Mu'arab and Mabni. So now here is one more example. It's a kalam here. It is a kalam, kalamun. Now, how can we frame the sentence? We need to say, this pen belongs to whom? This pen belongs to whom? You will say, Haza kalamuman. Haza kalamuman. Haza is the mubtada because we are starting the sentence with haza. لأننا تبدأ هذه الجملة بالاسم, because we are starting the sentence with ism, so the haza is mubtada. Haza is mubtada, it is the subject. It is the subject. So where is the khabar? Where is the predicate? Kalamu is the khabar. Kalam is the khabar, it is the predicate. But there is only one dhamma, it means it is muzaf. So where is muzaf ilay? Man is the muzaf ilay, but you can ask me a question, muzaf ilay, where is the kasra? There is no kasra. There is no kasra. You will say because this ism is mabni. Mabni ism will not change. It will not accept kasra. It will not accept fatha. It will not accept dhamma. It will be always in the state. It is like I told you one example, mustashfa. Like I told you, mustashfa, hospital, mustashfa. Now, mustashfa, hospital, the end you can see alif maksura, the short alif is at the end, alif maksura. Now, if I will say, haza mustashfa, this is a hospital. Haza mustashfa. Like I say, haza baitun. Haza baitun. This is a house. And you know, in the end, the Matain came, two pesh came. Why two pesh came? Because this is a khabar, and khabar is always marfu. So haza baitun, haza mubtada, baitun khabar. Now if I say now haza mustashfa, haza mustashfa. Why I'm saying haza mustashfa? It should be haza mustashfayun. Haza mustashfayun, but I will not say haza mustashfayun. Why? Because mustashfa is mabni. It is indeclinable. We cannot decline it. It will not decline. It will always be mustashfa. This is what is the case with man also. Man will not change. Man will not change. It is indeclinable. It is indeclinable. That's why we say ma la yatagayyaruhu akhir. Ma la yatagayyaruhu akhir bisababil amil, that nothing can change it. Nothing can change this ism if anything is coming in front of it. Now we have one more example of this is qamis. This is a shirt. So simply we will say haza kamisuman. Haza kamisuman, or you can say kamisuman haza. If you want to make emphasis, whose shirt is this? This shirt belongs to whom? Who is the owner of the shirt? So you will bring the khabar in front. You will say kamisu man haza. Kamisu man haza. Kamisu man haza. Haza kamisu man or kamisu man haza. Because maza maktub huna, what is written here, we have to make sentence according to this pattern. Maza hua hai fil girar, we have to make according to this, says the questions. And this thing is that one more concept is always you will see man. Why man, not ma? I can say kitabu ma haza. Can't I say, for example, this book belongs to Hamid. This book belongs to Hamid. Let me make a basic sentence. I will say haza kitabu Hamidin. Haza kitabu Hamidin. Now haza, it is mubtada, kitabu is khabar, and plus muzaf, it is the possession, and Hamid is the muzaf ilay, the owner. Hamid is the owner. We say haza kitabu Hamidin. This is book of Hamid. Now, in place of Hamid, I want to ask now, this book belongs to whom? This book belongs to whom? So in place of Hamid, I will put man. I will say haza kitabu man. Because we know once we are using man is for akil. Man is for a rational thing, someone who is rational. And you know there are 4 things which are rational. One is the al-insan, second is the malaika, third is the jinn. The first one is the Allah, the second one is the malaika, the third one is the jinn, and the fourth one is the insan. So these are the 4 which are rational. Rest all are irrational, whether they are the haywanat, nabatat, they all are irrational. For that we will be using ma. For that we will be using ma. It is not possible that this book belongs to a cow, that this shirt belongs to a donkey. Can we say haza kitabu himarin? This is the book of the donkey. Can we say, if we will say like this, haza kitabu himarin, then we have to frame our sentence, haza kitabu ma. Because ma is used for irrational things which are not rational, which are without intelligence. So that's why we will say, and likewise we cannot say that this house belongs to a cow. We cannot say haza baitu baqarin. Haza baitu baqarin. We cannot say. We can say haza baitu Muhammadin. That's why once we are framing the question, in the question we will be putting man. You know, in the first chapter we studied man haza. Who is this? Our first chapter, man haza. What is man? Man is manun istifham. It is istifham. This man is used for asking questions. Like we have maul istifham for gyar akil. Like ma haza baitun. When I will say man haza, we will say haza waladun. This is a boy. Haza rajulun. This is a man. Haza tabibun. This is a doctor. Haza muhandisun. This is an engineer. So this is the concept. So now here one more example. This is bait and this is sarir. So like this we will frame the sentence for sarir also, the bed. Sarirun, we will simply say haza sariru man. Haza sariru man. Haza sariru man. This bed belongs to whom? Or whose bed is this? Whose bed is this? Or this bed belongs to whom? This bed belongs to whom? Haza sariru man. So this is regarding this. This because this was a concept of mu'arab and mabni, mabni and mu'arab. So man is mabni, or remember a few things. Man is mabni, haza is mabni. There are some other things which are mabni in ism. Inshallah, in future we will discuss about those. Like we have zamir, we have asmaul ishara, we have ismul istifam, we have ismul mawsula. Likewise, we have ismul fa'al. We have many things which are mabni, but presently you remember that if uh, uh, ismul istifam comes, it is mabni, and if ismul ishara comes, these two things are mabni. Just put it in your mufradat, just put it in your vocabulary. In vocabulary, put this thing that man and haza, these two are mabni. These two are mabni. These two are mabni. Man is istifham for asking questions. And then we have haza, and haza is ismul ishara. It is a demonstrative noun for indicating the things. Haza. So these two things are mabni. Now, one more concept here. Already we discussed it a couple of times. That ismun and ibnun. Ismun means name, and ibnun means son. Now, if I say ibnatun, it means daughter. If I say ibnatun, it means daughter. So ismun and ibnun. Here the I and I. This hamza is wasl. This hamza is hamzatul wasl. Hamzatul wasl. Hamzatul wasli. This is a joining hamza. This hamza is used for joining two things. That's why in Quran also, once you will see this hamza, it will be like this. There will be a small, the neck of sword on this hamzatul wasl, and we don't read it. We don't read it, but we write it. So this is the rule for writing, but not for reading. Now we will say ismun, and then we have ibnun. Now you see ismul waladi Muhammadun wasmul binti Zainabu. Ismul waladi Muhammadun and wasmul binti Zainabu. Here comes ismul waladi Muhammadin. The name of the boy is Muhammad, and the name of the girl is Zainab. If you will see, it's written here wasmu. Just see, it's written wasmu. In the beginning, we pronounce this ism. We said ismu, but in the middle, we are not pronouncing it. Why? Because this is hamzatul wasl. Just we are connecting the waw with the sin. We are saying wasmul binti. The name of the girl is Zainabu. The waw is the ataf. It's a conjunction. It means and. It's used for joining two sentences. And this is matuf. Something which was conjoined, and this is matuf ilay, the first sentence on which this matuf came, on which this conjoined sentence was made. Likewise, we have ismul mudarrisi Hamidun. The name of the teacher is Hamid. Then it's written masmul mudiri. Masmul mudiri. What is the name of the director? Again, you will see it is ismul mudir. Ismul mudiri. But we are saying masmu. Why? Because this hamza is hamzatul wasl, and we do not pronounce it. We do not pronounce it. We say masmul mudiri. What is the name of the director? Same is for the ibnun also. Ibn Khalidin fil madrasati, that the son of Khalid, that the son of Khalid, son of Khalid is in the school. Wabnu Hamidin fil jamiyati, and the son of Hamid is in university. Fil jamiyati, fil jamiyati. Again, you will see it written here wa and alif, and on alif a small neck of a sword, and then ba and noon. And we don't pronounce this, and we connect this waw to ba. We say wabnu, wabnu, wabnu Hamidin fil jamiati, and the son of Hamid is in university. And wabnu Hamid is muzaf and muzaf ilay, and fil jamiati is the khabar. Again, ibnu or wabnu, wabnu is mubtada, وهو مضاف, مبتدا plus مضاف, مبتدا plus مضاف. Then حامد is مضاف إليه, is مضاف إليه, وابن حامد يعني son of Hamid. Then fi is harf jar, and jamiati is ism majrur. Then we say jar and jarun wa majrurun. We have already studied all these things. Jarun wa majrurun, shibhi jumla, shibhi jumla khabar. Then again, Ibn al-Mudarrisi fil fasli, Aina Ibn al-Mudir. Where is the son of the director? And here it is written, Ibn al-Mudarrisi, the son of the teacher, is in the class. So this concept is also clear with you guys, that Hamzatul Wasl we don't pronounce. So now, inshallah, you can find these things in Quran. Sometimes this alif is not read because this is Hamzatul Wasl, and we drop this. Now, example number 9, التدريب التاسع. اقرأ ما يلي مرائيا قواعد النطق همزة الوصل. اقرأ ما يلي, read what follows, read what follows. مرائيا, مرائيا يعني keeping in mind. قواعد, keeping in mind the rules. نطق همزة الوصل, keeping in mind the rules for the همزة الوصل, keeping in mind the rule of Hamzatul Wasl. Hamzatul Wasli. Now here it's written here. Ibnu is written here. Ibnu Muhammadin fil Iraqi wa ibnu Hamidin fil Hindi. This is our area of interest in this sentence. See, it's here written wabnu, not wa ibnu. Wa ibnu we cannot read like this. Wa and ibnu, it's wrong. Wa and ibnu we cannot read like this. So Ibn Muhammadin is son of Muhammad is in Iraq, and son of Hamid is in India. Again, how to make Arab, how we will make Arab for all these things? We will say Ibn Mubtada wa huwa muzaf, Muhammadin muzaf ilay, fi harf jar, Iraqi jar ism majrur, jarun wa majrurun should be jumla khabar. Same will go with the Ibn Hamid. Kharaja ibn al-Tabibi min al-Bayt. Kharaja, left. The son of Doctor Ibn Tabib, son of doctor, left or came out. Kharaja, he left from house. He left. Kharaja ibn Tabib, the son of doctor, left min al-Bayt, from the house. This sentence is actually a verbal sentence. This sentence is a verbal sentence, and I told you in this book there are all nominal sentences which are starting with ism, except some few sentences which are coming. So inshallah we will not go deep in this because there are separate rules for these sentences. Just I will tell a small bit. of the rule here. Kharaja is fa'lun mazi mabniun ala fatah. Then ibnu tabibi, ibnu is the file who is doing the work of coming out. Ibn Tabib. It is file and it is huwa muzaf and Tabib is muzaf ilay. So kharaja Ibn Tabibi min al baiti is jarun majrur shubi jumla. You will not say shubi jumla khabar because in verbal sentences there is no khabar. In verbal sentence you have the verb, you have the action, you have the file, the doer of action. So there is no khabar in verbal sentence. Like this, we have zahaba bunu tajir. So we will pronounce it like kharaja bunu tabibi, zahaba bunu tajiri ila suq. Zahaba bunu tajir, the son of merchant, went to the market. The son of the merchant went to the market. This is also a verbal sentence. Inshallah, we will discuss it later. Just remember that even here the ibnu, just we are connecting the jim with the ba. Kharaja bunu, zahaba bunu. Now example number 4, ismul muhandisi Faisalun wasmu tabibi Mas'udun. So the name of the engineer is Faisal and the name of the doctor is Mas'ud. Same concept. Ismu mubtada wa huwa muzaf, muhandisi muzaf ilay, Faisalun khabar. Then again waw is waw ataf is used for joining things. Then wasmu tabibi, same, it will be ma'tuf ala ma'tuf, yani huwa ma'tufun ala ma'tuf alay, which is coming before it. Same, we will say ismu is mubtada wa huwa muzaf, tabibi is muzaf ilay. So this is the name, yani the name of the doctor is Mas'ud. Ism is the mubtada and the muzaf, the possession, and the tabib is the possessor, the owner. So the name belongs to the tabib. Then we have masmur rajuli. Masmur rajuli. What is the name of what's the name of this man? Masmu rajuli. What is the name of the man? Masmur rajuli. What is the name of the man? What is the name of the man? Again, you will see it is masmu. Ma is directly connected with seen. We are not pronouncing hamza. So we will say ma. So this is ismul maul istifam. It is yani ismul istifam or maul istifam. It's a noun for asking questions. Masmu rajuli, and ismu rajuli is mudaf wa mudaf ilay, name of the man. Then ibnu man anta? Ana ibnu waziri. Ibnu man anta, same again. It's actually anta ibnu man. Anta ibnu man. But we want to make emphasis on the ibn, on the son. So we will say the khabar will come in front and the mubtada will go back. It will come in front and this will go back. We will say ibnu man anta. And you know anta is the zamir for mukhatib. Mukhatab, someone to whom we are talking, he is the mukhatab. He is the mukhatab, and you know for the male we say anta and for the female we say anti. Anta and anti. So if there would have been a female, we will say anti bintuman. Anti bintuman. So, or we can say anta, or we can say anti ibnatuman. We will, then the answer will be ana ibnatu waziri or ana bintu waziri. So ibnu and ibnu is for male and ibnatu is also used, ibnatu, for female. This is son and this is daughter. Son and daughter, ibnu and ibnatu, or you say bintu. So here again, ibnu man anta, Ana bunu wazir. Ana is the zamir, is the pronoun, is the pronoun used for mutakallim. Mutakallim. Mutakallim, the one who is speaking. Like I am speaking, I am the mutakallim. To whom I am speaking to you also. You are or you all are mukhatab. You all are mukhatab. You all are mukhatabin. You all are mukhatabin because you are listening to me. So ana is the pronoun. It is the one who is speaking. You can say the first person, and mukhatab is the second person, and then gaib is the third person. So here is ana is the first person. It is a zamir. So you will say ana bunu. You will not say ana ibnul wazir. You will say ana bunu. Just noon is connected with noon. Ana bunu wazirin. So al-kalimatul jadidatu, al-kalimat, kalimatu is kalimatun is one kalima, one word. Its jama is kalimatun, yani words, many words. Kalima is one word, and it is jama is kalimat. That's what I told you, that the ism is categorized on many types. One is that sometimes the ism will be one, sometimes the ism will be two, and sometimes the ism will be jama. So when it is one ism, we say mufrad kalimatun. When it is jama, we say kalimatun. So al kalimatul jadidatu, new words. Jadid means new. So ar-rasulu means the messenger. Al-kabatu means the Kaaba. Al-ismu means the name. Al-ibnu means the son. Al-ammu means the uncle, yani the paternal uncle. Al-khalu means the maternal uncle. Then hakibatu means the bag. Sayyaratu means the car. Shari'u means the road. Muglak means close. Tahta means down. Hunaka means there. Hunaka means there. So huna means here. If I will say Aina Hamidun, huwa huna. Where is Hamid? He is here. If I will say, if Hamid is there, I will say Aina Hamidun, huwa hunak. He is there. So hunaka means there. So in nutshell, this chapter number 5 is alhamdulillah completed today. Chapter number 5 of Muzaf and Muzaf ilayh. The basic rule and the basic concept is Sayyaratul Mudarrisi. Sayyaratu is Muzafun, and Mudarrisi is Muzafun ilay, and Mudarrisun is Mudarrisi is Muzafun ilay, because there is one kasra, there is alif lam, and Muzaf will always be having, just I will refresh one time again. Muzaf will be having one dhamma, or it can be having one fatha or one kasra. It will not be having fathatain, it will not be having kasratain, and it will not be having dhammatain. Wrong. Muzaf will not be having this. And Muzaf ilay will be having with alif lam, and there will be always kasra. We cannot say sayyaratul mudarrisa. Wrong. We cannot say sayyaratul mudarrisu. Wrong. We will say sayyaratul mudarrisi. We will say sayyaratul mudarrisi. And we cannot say as-sayyaratul mudarrisi. No, alif lam will come on mudaf. Lam yuqbal harfu tarif. Lam yuqbal alifun wa lamun bil mudaf. Mudaf will not accept. Wa aizan al mudafun ilay daiman yati bil kasra. It always comes with kasra. هذه قواعد، هذه قوانين وقواعد في هذا الدرس الخامس يبحث على مضاف ومضاف إليه. المضاف لم يقبل ألف ولام ولم يقبل التنوين، لكن مضاف إليه يأتي دائما بالكسرة، وأحيانا يأتي بألف ولام، وأحيانا لم يأتي بألف ولام، لكن دائما يأتي بالكسرة. هذا مضاف ومضاف إليه. And now here is one more thing, the last. Masmu waladi, masmul waladi. It is actually ma ismul waladi, but we will say masmu waladi. This is hamzatul wasal. We don't pronounce it. We say masmul waladi. Ismul waladi is muzaf wa muzaf ilay, and muzaf is always having one dhamma, and see al waladi is always kasra, and alif lam is on muzaf ilay. So regarding the next chapter, inshallah, we will start next week. It is hazihi. Regarding hazihi, this is used for female. Earlier we studied about haza. Haza is used for male. Haza is used for male, and hazihi is used for female, and both of these are used for qareeb. When something is qareeb, we will say haza tabibun. This is a doctor. We will say hazihi tabibatun. Hazihi tabi tabi tabibatun. Hazihi tabibatun, and we will say haza tabibun. Inshallah, next week we will study about this concept. So we ask Allah, Allahumma itina al-ilma al-nafiya alladhi nantafi'u bih. And we ask Allah, Allahumma ba'id anna min al-riya wal-kibar. Allahumma taqabbal minna, Allahumma taqabbal minna. Sallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in.